Hello, hi, and welcome to a new reading vlog. I want to read two romances in this reading vlog, and one is going to be read physically and the other one is going to be read on audiobook. And I want to do this basically because I've been reading very dark books and their mood has really brought me down. It's really affected me in a way that I've never felt before, but I recently read The Midnight Library and that was just a little bit too heavy, a little bit too on the nose, and a little bit too triggering to read about depression, and I was just like, this hits a little bit too close to home. So let me read something that I know will bring me comfort and will bring me joy, and I'm going to be reading two romances because that is the genre that I originally gravitated towards when I was first getting into reading. Contemporary stories and romances were my favorite type of genre, and it's like my comfort genre. So I'm going to tell you about my audiobook first because I am already 41% through that, and the book that I'm reading physically, I've not even finished chapter 1. So let's talk about the one that I'm almost done with, and it pleases me so much that these two covers match in color scheme, and it's just like, it looks like I really did something there, but I really didn't. But the book that I'm reading on audiobook is Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins. This is a YA contemporary story following Millie Quint, who lives in Texas, and she wants to kind of get away from her life and start over fresh in this university in Scotland for her last year of high school. Because she has somewhat broken up with her somewhat girlfriend, so she wants the ability to kind of just start fresh with new people and kind of leave her past behind to start a new adventure. So she goes to this university in Scotland, or this high school in Scotland. I don't know what terms they use in Scotland for schools, maybe secondary school, but she is attending that school and she finds out that her roommate is the Princess of Scotland and her name is Flora. Flora is a very posh girl. She is obviously a princess and she very much acts like one. They get off on the wrong foot and they kind of start this rivalry where they are forced to live in very close environments while also working alongside each other, even though they both get on each other's nerves because their personalities definitely do clash. So this is a soft enemies to lovers romance, and I am already 41% through it, and it is really fun. It's cute. It's all I could ask for to lift my mood, and I'm definitely enjoying it. I have been listening to it while I've been stretching before yoga. I've been listening to it while I do my skincare routine. It's just a very fun audiobook to listen to get your mind off of things, and I'm definitely enjoying it. And I did read the first book, I think in 2019. What's the name of it? The first one is Prince Charming, and I had so much fun with it. It's actually featured in a reading vlog, which I will link down below if you want to see my thoughts about that book, because it was really fun, really cute, very lighthearted, and that's exactly what I need. So I'm hoping to get through a decent chunk of Her Royal Highness today because I have to do a couple of things that is pretty mindless that I can listen to an audiobook while doing, and it is embroidering a pillowcase for my pen pal. I want to be able to embroider a book onto a pillowcase to give her a customized pillow for her room, and I'm going to be sketching the initial design that I found off of Canva, which I really like and want to sketch onto the pillowcase, and then I will start embroidering it. And while I do all of that, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook because embroidering is pretty mindless and it doesn't take a lot out of me, so I can definitely listen to the story while I do that. And the other book that I have to start and get deeper into is Act Your Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is the book that I wanted to do this reading vlog about anyway, and I just thought I would add in updates about my audiobook because it just seemed like they fit together and the covers match and it's so pleasing. Act Your Age, Eve Brown is the third part of the Brown Girls series, which Talia Hibbert has created, where each book follows a different girl, a part of this family. The first one was Chloe Brown, the next one was Danny Brown, and now we are following the youngest sister, who is Eve Brown. And I'll be honest, I bought this book because I love Talia Hibbert. I think her romances are so fun, they're so cute, and I will always buy a book that she writes. I bought this book and I have no idea what this book is about. I didn't even read the synopsis. I just knew that this book was coming out and I was all for it. I don't know what this book is about, so we're going to find out while I read the synopsis. I'm gonna read you the little blurb at the top of the book because I don't want to read you the whole entire paragraph. So it says, the flightiest Brown sister crashes into the life of an uptight B&B owner and has him following hard. literally. So at the bottom of this synopsis, they're talking about Jacob Wayne, who is the love interest of this story. And it says, sunny, chaotic Eve is his natural-born nemesis. But the longer these two enemies spend in close quarters, the more their animosity turns into something else. I did not realize that I'm not only creating a romance reading vlog, but I'm also creating a enemies to lovers romance reading vlog, because both of the books I'm reading apparently is enemies to lovers, which is one of my favorite tropes of all time. We are just winning out here. We're already like 3 minutes into this vlog and we're already winning. I'm going to read this probably later in the day, and I actually wanted to match my outfit with Eve, even though mine is a long sleeve and hers is a short sleeve, but I wore a green top and mom jeans to match her because I already love her and I've barely met her. But I cannot wait to read this. I'm definitely going to read this later in the day because I do want to focus on that embroidery project and listening to my audiobook, because I have to get that project done very soon because my friend's birthday is right around the corner. I never thought that I would embroider again, but then I thought of this idea for my pen pal Leah for her birthday, and I really wanted to do it for her because she embroidered me this beautiful embroidery piece of art that is so specific to my personality and the things that I love. And in no way am I even close to her skill in terms of embroidery, but I did want to make her a craft because she is one of the best gift givers that I have ever met, and I'm probably not even going to reach her level of gift giving, but I hope that this will make her smile, and I definitely know that it will match her aesthetic because she loves books so much and she is just such a wonderful book blogger. So I will be sure to link her website down below so you can read all her book reviews, but she's very much up your alley if you enjoy my content, so be sure to check her out.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of water under the bridge.
I am having a lot of fun with Her Royal Highness. I have a little bit of an issue with the audiobook because the narrator likes to use accents, and they're like forced accents for the characters. So Millie has like a fake southern accent, and then Flora has a Scottish accent. And it just kind of brings you out of the story because you know that's not the narrator's actual accent, so it kind of brings me out of it. But I'm still enjoying the story nonetheless. It's really cute, and the only thing that's like bothering me within the story is the fact that Millie continually says, "Oh my god, I'm hanging out with a princess. Oh my god, I can't believe a princess has a crush on me." And I'm just like, I feel like after a while you would get over that fact, and the fact that she continually mentions it and brings it up is getting a little bit old, and I'm just like, get used to it. You don't have to mention it every chapter that you're friends with a princess. We get it. But other than that, I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like I'm going to finish it while I'm doing my embroidery, so that's really exciting. And then I can focus solely on Eve Brown, which I am about 40 pages in, and I relate to her so much because she doesn't really know what she wants to do in life, and she just has tried so many different things and nothing's really stuck, and I feel like that's me. I'm still excited to see her love story, and she's already met the love interest, and the love interest is autistic and grumpy and just like the cutest character ever. I just want to bundle him up, and I am just so excited to read more because I know I'm going to fall in love with both Eve and Jacob. So I am sitting here embroidering while I listen to Her Royal Highness, and the characters from Prince Charming, the first book in this duology, showed up, and it's really cool. I just love seeing when the characters in like companion novels meet each other and have like first impressions and talk to each other, and it's just really cute and I'm enjoying it. I finished Her Royal Highness and I'm still not done with my embroidery. So I'm probably going to listen to a podcast while I finish it. But it was just such a cute YA contemporary. I really enjoyed the soft enemies to lovers romance between Millie and Flora. Although I do think that the book wrapped up a little bit too quickly towards the end. I feel like the author tossed in this one piece of conflict towards the end to have some sort of intrigue, and because that piece of conflict was somewhat random, it wrapped up a little bit too quickly, and I was wondering if there was even going to be a happily ever after, but there was, and it was cute, and I just loved how supportive everyone was of Flora and Millie, and there was no drama between like the family like not accepting Millie because she is American and a girl. It was just so cute and wholesome. So if you're looking for a quick YA contemporary focusing solely on the romance between two characters, I would highly recommend both Prince Charming and Her Royal Highness because they're both so cute and like somewhat unrealistic because the way that things are structured, it just would not work out. Like, how would Millie not know that she would room with the Princess of Scotland? Like, wouldn't they have some background check for her? I don't know. But either way, I suspended my disbelief and really had a fun time. Now that I finished one book and it gave me all the right feels and made me feel really light, it was just such a fun audiobook to read and I completely sped through it. I didn't think I would finish it that quickly, but I just kept listening to it off and on here and there and finished it really quickly. I feel like whenever you're doing a craft, if you have an audiobook in the background, it's the perfect thing to listen to because time moves very quickly when you're doing crafts and your story will be finished before you even know it. Hello, it's Olivia from the future. I realized that I never filmed the end product of this pillow that I was embroidering for my pen pal, so I created a TikTok all about it, but that's the only footage that I have of the end product before I shipped it off to her for her birthday. So you're going to have to look at a terrible vertical video to see the end product of this video. I'm sorry, but it's all we got. I thought I would do a no makeup day because I'm just tired of putting on makeup when I don't have anywhere to go. But I do want to tell you that I am 123 pages into Eve Brown and it is so cute. I was having a little bit of trouble getting into it because I feel like I wasn't really in the mood to read, but once I hit the 100-page mark, it is just so fun because Eve and Jacob are really bantering with one another. Their personalities very much clash because Eve is like a ray of sunshine and Jacob is just a grumpy person who wants things done his way, and Eve is breaking against that and she is pushing his buttons, and it is just so cute. I have laughed out loud while reading their banter, and that is very rare for me, but it is just so thoroughly entertaining. I do want to get to page 200 today, possibly, so we'll see if that can happen. I just love Eve so much. I find her to be the most relatable brown sister in this trilogy, and I just want to read you one of the sentences in her internal monologue that I read and I just thought, that's my entire life. So it says, with everyone except her sisters, she felt a slight pressure to perform, to hide away the most annoying parts of herself in order to be liked. And I just thought, that's my entire life. I always feel like I can't be my true self in front of most people because people will either say I'm annoying or obnoxious or just too much. And hearing those types of comments throughout your life constantly really gets to you and really makes you afraid to be your true self in front of others. So I just relate so much to Eve, and I also just love her relationship with Jacob. They're both so respectful towards one another, so patient, and I love their banter, which I mentioned before. I think they are so witty and so cute, and they're growing closer to one another, and I just love how much they care about one another. So I officially have 100 pages left in this book, and I'm hoping to finish it today. So let's get back into reading. I finally finished Act Your Age Eve Brown, and I think this is tied with Take a Hint Dani Brown as my favorites in this trilogy, following these 3 different sisters falling in love. I just thought that Eve was so relatable, so cute and soft, and she was just such a sweet character, as well as Jacob, who was so understanding, so grumpy, so adorable, and I thought their dynamic was amazing. It was just as good as Dani and Zafir, and I was just rooting for them at all points, and I just loved every turn that this book took. And I also really enjoyed the fact that this took place in a B&B. I just thought that setting was so cozy and cute, and while I wish I had more interactions with them working in the B&B and like interacting with the guests, I thought that this book, centered mostly around their romance, was just so cute and was the perfect book to lift up my spirits because I kept on reading really dark, really sad books, and I needed something to lighten the load of that. So reading Her Royal Highness as well as Act Your Age Eve Brown was the perfect thing to like fix my reading mood. And while I did not enjoy Her Royal Highness as much as I loved Act Your Age Eve Brown, they were still both incredibly enjoyable. I would give Her Royal Highness 3 stars, and I think I would give this 4.5 stars. While it did take me a long time to get through it because I'm just a generally distracted person, I still enjoyed it so much. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog as well, as I brought you along while I read some really cute romances and enjoyed my time sharing my thoughts with you all. If you have not followed me on Instagram, be sure to do so because I always update what I'm reading there. And if you ever read any of the books that I mentioned, be sure to tag me there because that stuff makes my day. And if you ever feel like, oh, you might be bothering me by tagging me, you're not. You are making my day if you pick up any of the books that I highly recommend. So if you do read Act Your Age Eve Brown because I spoke about it so much in this vlog and it piqued your interest, please tag me because I would love to see your posts. And if you have not subscribed to already, be sure to do so as well. And I just hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if you want to see more of these like cozy little reading vlogs where I read a couple of books centered around the same type of thing, like a couple of romances and stuff, because I do want to do a fantasy romance reading vlog because that is like my total weakness. So be on the lookout for that because that is one that I definitely have planned. But if you have any other ideas, be sure to let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope it brought you cozy feels and warm vibes, and I will see you around in another video very soon. Bye!